Happy Friday, Roanchar Ranchers. I hope everybody had a wonderful week. Since we didn't get a chance to see Louie last week, decided to start with him this week. So Louie is doing really well. He has bounced back from his little setback that he has. As you can see, he's back to himself with his antics. You're a goofball. And he has been rolling, so he has been enjoying himself. Hi, buddy boy. And yeah, so he's doing really, really well. He had a chiropractic adjustment on Tuesday, and he really liked that. And he's now nice and loose between the massage on Sunday and the chiropractic on Tuesday. He is feeling very, very good, and he's moving very, very well. Hi, Kathleen. How are you? He also had his booster shots on Thursday. So, no adverse effects from that at all. And, yeah, so overall, he's doing really, really well. He's been out on the pasture a lot and moving around quite a bit. So he is definitely back to his old self. So absolutely thrilled about that heading into winter. His feet aren't bothering. His feet haven't been bothering him as much either. So that has worked itself out. I'm actually giving him some hoof supplements that he was on a while ago. And I don't know if it just happened to be a coincidence that he's feeling better or they actually did something. But regardless, his feet are feeling much, much better. Oh, Kathleen, it has been colder there than Western New York. It was pretty cold last night. It was in the 30s last night here. But he is, like I said, Louie is doing really, really well. And so whatever happened, he's gotten over. He's Mr. Bounce Back Boy. But so he's doing really, really well. So let's go over to the other side and see what Apollo and Ellie are doing. Hi, Charlie boy. Say hi to everybody. Oh, Kathleen, you had snow on Monday? Oh, boy. I saw, I think it was Montana. Yeah, Montana had snow. This week too. They actually had quite a bit. Kiddos, just me. So there's Ellie girl. And here's Apollo. So why don't we start with Ellie. Ellie got a clean bill of health from Dr. Lauren on Thursday. She's very, very happy with the way that she looks. She took her shots like a champ, like she always does. You're in the mountains of eastern Arizona. Cool. I knew that you were in Arizona. I didn't know that you were in the mountains, though, Kathleen. But Ellie, Dr. Lauren is very happy with the way that Ellie looks. She said that we can keep her at her feeding regimen right now or even dial her back a little bit because she is getting a little bit of a belly. So I did start, even before Dr. Lauren said anything, I did start dialing Ellie back a little bit so that she wasn't going to be too heavy. But Ellie's doing really well. She still has her fly mask on, which is actually her visor. So we're going to keep it that way. But as you can see, she has been rolling as well. She is a serious roller. Aren't you, baby girl? Yep, talking about you. But she's doing really, really well. And so we're to our Apollo boy. First off, I did send out the hair samples. So hopefully in about 2 weeks or so, we will get the results back of what breeds he actually is. So that's going to be kind of interesting. But the main thing with him is that he did have x-rays done on Thursday. They were a lot worse than we thought they were going to be. He has severe lower ringbone, which we already knew. What we didn't know was the extent of it. And his x-rays show severe arthritis. They also show that probably, as Dr. Lauren suspected, at some point he did break a bone, and it probably fused. So when he gets it caught, he's actually breaking essentially the calcification, and it's also taking some of his bone with it. So his bone is deteriorating, and Dr. Lauren is very concerned with the state of his hoof. And on top of it right now, he also blew out an abscess. So he is hobbling around pretty good right now. It actually blew yesterday while we were doing x-rays, which that's the second time that has happened. Not with him, but with a horse that we've taken x-rays and the abscess blew. So the gist of it is that we're very concerned about him. You know, the ability to keep him comfortable, and also the real risk that, you know, his leg might go, meaning that, you know, the deterioration of the bone is going to be so extensive that he's going to end up, essentially his leg is going to break. So obviously we don't want that. We're putting him on Platinum Performance Osteon. It is for bone and soft tissue health. It should be here on Monday. So, you know, we're going to do everything that we can to keep him comfortable. The other concern that Dr. Lauren has is for winter. Some horses with lower ring bone do really well in the winter, and some don't. So send positive thoughts that the winter actually makes him feel better, that the cold is good for him and is not detrimental. So there's nothing that we can do, like giving him shots or anything like that, you know, injections in there, because it is a structural problem. So, you know, between the Equiox to help him with the pain control and the Ostrion, we're hoping that we can keep him comfortable for a very long time. You know, I don't sugarcoat things with you guys. It's not good. You know, Dr. Lauren and I have been through a lot of different ailments with the horses, and she, you know, quite frankly said that this is going to be a very difficult journey. And it may not have the best outcome, but you guys know we do the best that we can for our residents, and if it comes to the point that we can't keep a good quality of life for him, then we will let him go. We are not we are not into keeping the horses around just for the sake of, you know, our own good feeling. If he is in pain and we're not able to control it, you know, then, you know, a difficult decision will need to be made. Other than that, she is very happy with the way that he looks. She says that, you know, he put the weight back on beautifully, so that's not an issue. You know, because he does have a bad leg, we do have to be careful that he's not carrying too much weight, because then it's going to obviously put too much stress on that leg, and that's what we're trying to avoid. So, you know, I'm open to all avenues, and I'm willing to try lots of stuff with Apollo, you know, to keep him comfortable. You know, treatment like some of the things that we tried with Jesse to help him with blood flow. We might reach out to some of our people and see if they'd be willing to do that. You know, we're going to keep doing with the massage. I haven't really done enough research yet on some other maybe less common avenues to try and make him feel comfortable. So I still have that. I still have that to do. So we'll see. You know, he has obviously dealt with this condition for an awfully long time. He is 22, and so there's certain things that he has done in terms of changing his gait and the way that he carries himself. On top of him having the ring bone, he also has an actual deformity. His bones are not straight up, meaning they're not in a straight line, which I kind of thought, because of when I have to pick up his foot, I can't pick it up like you do every other horse. You actually have to do it at an angle or it hurts him. So if you try to make it comfortable for yourself, it doesn't work, because he won't let you do it. He pulls it away. But if you angle yourself and his leg, then he is very comfortable and he'll let you do what you need to do. As you can see, he still is in a boot. That is partially because he can have cushioning, and partially because of the abscess. I want to keep that foot as dry as possible. Now that it is blown out, he's going to be, it literally blew out not a little little over 24 hours ago. So he's still going to be a little ouchy now. Hopefully by Monday, he's going to be more comfortable. He was laying around a lot yesterday before he blew it out. So, you know, today he's been up and about and walking around and acting much more like himself. So unfortunately, to summarize, the news is not great for Apollo. So if you could please keep him in your thoughts as we travel this journey together to keep him comfortable and to keep him happy. You know, he has a wonderful personality, and I want to keep it that way. I don't want him in pain. He's gone through enough, and he deserves to have dignity. If you could also keep Ellie in your thoughts. They are very, very bonded. So I am equally as concerned for her as I am for him, because while she's incredibly resilient and she herself has gone through a lot. You coming to say hi, buddy? You know, I am worried about how she's going to handle if something happens to him. Hi, buddy. You saying hi to everybody? Say hi. Hi, everyone. So please keep Ellie in your thoughts as well. You know, she is 30, and I don't know how she's going to handle a broken heart. You know, when we work with Apollo, you know, if we're training him, which we have now stopped, FYI, he's not part of the training challenge anymore. You know, she tries to follow him around. So with him, if something happens and he's not here, I am incredibly concerned with how she's going to deal with that. But we'll cross that bridge if it happens. But if you're so inclined, please just send them both some love. Yeah, you can see how ouchy he is still. I know, buddy. What are you doing? So he's going to try and motor over to Ellie's spot, and they're going to rotate positions once he's done cleaning himself. You gonna cruise over there, bud? So after I'm done with this, I will take his boot off and clean it out. Make sure that nothing more heinous is going on over there. And then put his boot back on so that he has some cushioning. Right, buddy boy? You gonna rotate? You have a positional rotation? Be nice to her, Apollo. Thank you. So then she goes over there and eats. But that's it for right now. You can see that he's been rolling. He enjoys a good roll as well. But other than that, we'll try and keep him happy and pain-free. And Ellie, we'll just let her do her thing. But that's it for this week, guys. I will keep you updated with how things are progressing with him, obviously, and how he's doing. And, you know, if you have any questions or any thoughts, please comment here or reach out to me. I am open to everything and anything. Or if you just have questions, I'll try and answer them. All right, Roan Char Ranchers, have a wonderful weekend, and we will talk next week. Bye, guys.